the fifth game in this championship series, live from County Stadium in Milwaukee. Let's bring you up to date, recapping what has happened in the first two games. They opened in Anaheim, and the Angels won both, 8-3 and 4-2. Moving to Milwaukee, the Brewers responded, winning 5-3 and 9-5. The Milwaukee Brewers defense will have Cecil Cooper at first base, Jim Gantner at second, Robin Yount at short, Paul Molitor at third. In the outer perimeter, it's been Ogilvy back in left field with some bruised ribs. In center field, it is Gorman Thomas, a fine defensive center fielder. He is hobbled. His knee is very sore. He may not be able to play the whole ball game. We'll have to see. In right field, it is Charlie Moore, back of the plate, Ted Simmons, and the pitcher, Pete Vukovich.
Well, Pete, 18-6 on the year. He was 3-0 until last Wednesday night against the Angels this year, and he's basically a sinker ball pitcher, has a forkball and a slider, and he's the type of the guy that does not get in front of the hitters very often. And the other night he got hurt on a lot of belt-high pitches. We're just going to have to see. This is his second start this season with only 3 days rest. In his other start, won 7 innings, gave up 10 hits, and ended up losing 3-2.
The first pitch of the ball came to Brian Downing. He's outside for ball one. And that's all he had to say about it. And that shot down the right side is going to drop in the corner and go to the wall. Downing turns first base. He's going for two, and he'll make it standing. Downing leads off with a double.
Away 3-0, and
that's a base hit down the line. Left field scores Downing from third. Ogilvy bobbles the ball, and Lynn keeps right on hustling to second base. Angels break on top 1-0. Who's in the MVP voting too? Beats it foul, bounces up in the air. It's a fair ball. It's a fair ball, and Simmons throws him out. Don looked at it and then realized it was that far out in front of him, it probably was going to be fair. Took off Simmons, caught it on the first hop, and threw him out. But California exercising opportunity as the Brewers commit 2 errors. They had a double and they had a single, and they take the lead in the top of the first inning, 1-0. For the Milwaukee Brewers, Molitor hits it to left field, base hit. And it drops in there like an 8-iron, and Molitor's going to second base, and he's in there.
Little hustle. He started running from the minute he hit that ball as hard as he could, and if he had not, he would not have been able to take that extra base.
1 ball and 1 strike on Robin Yount. Beeson checks the runner, and Yount hits it sharply to Grich. Grich wanted to go to third, decided against it, threw to Carew at first. The runner moves over with 1 out. Pasco Washington start his major league career, and it's cued slowly to DeCenso at third. He chases the runner back, and they just get Cooper at first base. Nope. Did he change his mind?
Drop the ball.
Drop the ball.
The umpire had him called out already, and Cooper was going to argue the play. If we can see it again, you'll see Cooper jump up. Cooper did not know that the first baseman had dropped the ball. And a wise base running play by Paul Molitor at third base caused that to happen. He gave Doug a fake as if he was going, Doug DeCenso a fake as if he were going to go home. Doug had to stop. Watching. He gives him a fake. Doug had to stop. He had to stop him, and it caused a bad throw to first base.
So we've had 3 errors in the ball game already. 2 by Milwaukee and now 1 by California. And Simmons hits the ball to right. Jackson over, gloves it. And Molitor tags, and he's coming. And it's cut off by Carew. And we're even at 1. Cooper holding at first base.
Reggie showed a strong arm, but it was just hit too deep to have a chance to throw a man out at home plate. Reggie hit the cutoff man perfectly, though.
Simmons wasted no time. He liked what he saw on the first pitch and nailed it. 1 ball and 1 strike count to Ogilvy. Sharply struck. Carew, look what I found, grab at first base, steps on the bag to retire to side. Well, this first inning opens up like we are going to have some fun this afternoon in the American League Championship game of 1982. After 1, it's tied at 1-1. The first pitch in for a strike on Ogilvy. He's been pretty quiet with the bat. Man who hit 34 home runs this year. That ball is well hit to the right side. Reggie Jackson looks at it. It's gone. Home run Ogilvy.
looked like an off-speed pitch to me.
Looked like a belt-high changeup in the middle of the plate, and as we've said, Ogilvie moved off the plate. He says he looks fastball, but he hit the breaking ball very well this year if you made a mistake with it. I know he hit a home run off me here in the County Stadium on a high changeup after I got him out with the same pitch. And Bruce just got it, and you'll see right here, throws him off-speed pitch, and it's just kind of belt-high in the middle of the plate. And when Ogilvie gets his arms extended and hits the ball solidly, it goes a long way.
And it's a 3-2 ball game. Gorman Thomas now comes to the plate. Milwaukee gets a run on Ogilvie's home run. After 4, it's 3-2 California. 3-2 pitch. Walked in. California dugout. To the hole, base hit. Right field, Jackson around second, going to third. The throw by Moore. He's out.
Moore's convinced me he's got a pretty good arm, Jim.
Well, he just convinced everybody because he came charging in. That ball made a perfect throw to Molitor, and he's taken Pete Vukovich out of a big inning. And there you see the bounding ball. No chance for Cooper. And Charlie Moore, what's this throw? Right on the money.
Oh, I'll say it was on the money.
And that's a catcher playing right field. Of course, he's been out there all season long. And they finally took his name off of the catcher's position on the official American League roster, but not right till the end of the season. As a catcher, I mean to say.
2 out and Lynn off first base. And he hits it to right field. Baylor just sort of cued it off to the end of the bat. Moore comes in, and Fred Lynn stops at second base.
And rightly so, because if he'd attempted to go to third, he would have been out also.
And 2 down. Gratitude, I would think. Runners go. Inside, ball 4.
The go-ahead run is now at second base. And try to get a strike to hit. He can tie this ball game up with ball 4. He can work the pitcher to that. And being patient, you want to get a good pitch to hit, or if they're going to let you walk to first, do it.
Left field, base hit, tying run. Moores comes to score. Gantner on his way to the plate. Throw through. Brewers lead.
You just can't keep giving Cecil Cooper opportunities to beat you, because he will beat you.
Well, here it is, a fastball up on the outside part of the plate. Cooper just goes right with it. And you'll see Downing charge the ball, trying to keep the winning run or the go-ahead run from scoring, and the throw's just off a little bit.
Now watch the man who delivered the big base hit, Cecil Cooper. Oh yeah, he's happy.
Very much so.
And the Milwaukee Brewers have taken the lead 4-3.
So when you pit two fine teams like these two teams.
1-2 pitch to Simmons. Struck him out on, snapped it off inside on the hands, and Ted couldn't get it. And so the Milwaukee Brewers are out of there, but they score 2 and take the lead after 7 innings of play over the California Angels, 4-3.
For a double.
Baylor hits it to left. Wynn helps it out there. Marshall Edwards to the wall. Jumps, makes the catch. Gorman Thomas is in center field. That's off the wall for extra bases.
I have to believe that the way Gorman was limping today, and they got him out there just at the right time. Now, ordinarily, they'd never replace Gorman with another defensive player, because Gorman himself is an outstanding center fielder. But today with the injury, it's questionable whether he would have gotten there or not.
I don't see how he could possibly have dragged that sore leg that far, because Edwards is a speedster. He can really run, and he gave it a long run and goes right up and then hits the wall hard. As we have already seen, can be very tough. Squares, puts it down. Ladd fields it, underhand. At first base, and they get the out as Wilfong goes to second.
Well, this is what baseball's all about. There's so many times during the season where you rely on your short man like Peter Ladd to come in and do the job, and you have to wait and see if he does it.
The third baseman, Molitor. His throw is on the money. 2 down. Neither one of these teams ever participated in the World Series. The winner of this one will. And the Milwaukee Brewers are just 1 out away. Fouled away. Strike one. 1-1. Fouled. On the right side, it's 1-2. They need 1 out to go to the World Series.
1 pitch. Gene Mauch. He couldn't have a better man up than Rodney Carew.
I think I'd take Freddie Lynn.
Way he's going.
You're right again in this series.
1-2. The shortstop, Yount. Milwaukee has won it. The players may not survive the crush as the crowd is overrunning the field. The ball players will have to fight their way to the clubhouse as the Milwaukee baseball fans who have not had this kind of a day since the Milwaukee Braves played here back in the 60s.
And my wife is in the booth with Bud Selig, and I'm really glad that Milwaukee won because Bud, I know, was as nervous as anybody in the world.
The Brewers still have not been able to reach the dugout. Struggling through this enormous outpouring of appreciative fans who have come swarming onto the field. But the Milwaukee Brewers have won their first American League pennant, defeating the California Angels in the final game of the championship series 4-3.